like?
You know, I played there as a coach there a few times. It's a tough place to play, first and foremost. It's unique. You know, you don't have many of those, facilities anymore around, and loud and old and traditional, and makes for a unique setting, for a basketball game. And I think it was 1925 it was built or something like that. I mean, it's there's very few of those places left. Minnesota's like that a little bit, and just some great venues, and up close, the fans are right on the court. Just a unique kind of place. It'll be unique for our young guys.
I guess bouncing off that, this is the third time you play Fordham, but it's the first time you play at Rose Hill. What's different about a true road game as opposed to a neutral site like you played at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things are different. It's their home court. It's their referees, Atlantic 10. There's a lot of differences when you play, and someone else has the comfort. Road games are tough at any level, and he's a really good coach. They have talented young guys. They're 6-2. They're off to a really good start, and they shoot the three as well as anybody. So as much as the venue causes problems, the team too, causes problems.
So to the last three games for you guys, two of them around the road. What did you learn about your team?
Our team, evolving, but I learned, playing, two of the best teams in the league, most experienced teams in the league. We played, 25 good minutes, but it's a 40-minute league that we're in, especially when you're playing teams with, Hap is an All-American, with those level of talent, you really got to, play a great 40 minutes. But, still learning a lot about our team. Shaq Carter, a nice, addition the other day, finding his way in practice, doing a real good job of adding to our roster, and so we're still figuring them out a little bit, but these guys are doing more and more things to be on the floor, which I like.
Speaking of Shaq, you give him the biggest role he's had all season, and he responds. Just what did you think you got out of him? What do you expect to get out of him, moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like all these kids are, playing the first time, so 7 games, 8 games into their careers. He's practicing better. He's getting more comfortable with the system. He's got a great motor, and he's real coachable. So I think he's done a good job learning from film. And, when you play in this league with all the big bodies, too, certain games take, certain guys can play more minutes in, and he's certainly going to be able to help us in the Big Ten, that way. So happy, and other guys too are figuring their roles out too and getting better and better at them. So hopefully we keep evolving.
Peter Kiss, sorry, you want to go ahead? Peter Kiss, double digits in the last 3 games during that tough stretch. What do you like about what he's giving you as he's getting more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, Pete, getting more comfortable with his role, and I like, he's getting better defensively. So, I know he could score, and everyone will look at those numbers, but I just look at the advances he's made defensively, and so he's starting to realize he's playing terrific guards. Everyone, Langford, to, the guys he has to face in these games are terrific. So, I like his defensive gains. I really have, and hopefully he'll continue to, gain on the defensive end of the floor.
I was just going to ask, do you feel a little bit better about going on the road in this sort of environment, having been to Wisconsin and Miami? This is a game that probably could trip up a young team.
No, I'd like to play right here at the Rack every game I can.
But if you have to go to Fordham.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you play on the road, it's, road brings a whole new set of obstacles. So, you have to go and you have to play well, and you have to fight the crowd and the refs and the other team, and, it just brings a whole other wave of obstacles. But, certainly in this league that we're in, there's a lot of obstacles anyways. This is another game that's, again against a well-coached team that, going to prove many obstacles for us.
Kind of going off of that, given the way you guys played in the past 2 road games, does it give you confidence that you can not only win just at the Rack, but you can win on the road as well? Well,
I mean, we learned a lot about our team. We've played 3 games in a 6-day stretch. 2 of them on the road, so you get a lot of travel. We had flights, delayed, canceled. We hit every, bit of adversity that you could hit on, for our 2 road games. So. You feel better. They played through some adversity. We were able to compete for 25 minutes, 30 minutes in those kind of high-level games, and you hope you can continue, forward to get to that 40 minutes of, playing great basketball.
For the next month, you play once a week on Saturday. What are you able to do during the week that you have this extra time to prepare? And
Yeah, you know, it's great to have extra time to prepare. You know, it's also great, you know, this is exam time coming up. Like, they need extra time to prepare. I mean, Miles is taking an unbelievable course load, and these other guys are, you know, studying. You hope their bodies can get a little rest because it's been a, you know, grueling stretch. So you hope those things, and plus spend a little more time watching film and getting longer practices, implementing some new things that we need to implement moving forward. So I hope you can do a little bit of everything, but they need some time academically too. So it's kind of nice to get a little break, and they can focus on those things.
Does the 2:30 time matter at all? Does it change anything?
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, you know, whatever time they put on the schedule is when we play. So I think TV dictates most of that. So.
Rotation getting settled, like where you guys are at as far as that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, again, you know, foul trouble dictates that. You know, some guys have been sick, so sickness always. Guys are banged up, so you know that's it. But the matchups, you know, sometimes. So that's a lot of different things thrown into that one question. You know, tell me who we're playing, and I'll tell you, you know, a little bit more what the rotation may be like. But you know, matchups do dictate a lot of that stuff. Health, you know, way guys are playing. But I think what you've seen is that everyone that's checked into a game can help us. So I like our depth. I feel comfortable with all the guys. I don't flinch to put anybody in, you know, that's available and ready to play. So, you know, I feel good about that. I think we've come a long way in that area.
Caleb McConnell, he's played better of late. What have you seen of him so far?
Yeah, no, I like Caleb. You know, he's in the gym a lot. You know, you saw, you know, he was great against Michigan State. And, you know, Gio's been getting a lot more foul trouble lately. Mm-hmm. So he's got to be ready to play. A lot of confidence, 6'7", shoots it, you know, and does a good job. So I have confidence in him, as I do. Obviously, the other day, Shaq Carter hadn't played much, and he played a lot of minutes. Like, confidence in him, too. And when those guys have gotten their minutes, they've done what they do in practice, which is a pretty good job.
Cool.